You guys, Drine here, and today I want to start another stupidly big project. I want to build a giant, and I mean a giant pyramid. So let's do this. Alright, so before we do this, I just want to show you what I've been doing in between episodes. This is my villager breeder, and there were a lot of farmers down there which I traded with, which means this villager breeder didn't work anymore. So what I did is, first of all, I moved all of the farmers through this underwater tunnel, this one right here. I moved them all the way to my trading hall. Wow, that's a beautiful sunset. So this is my trading hall right here. This is where I have all of my librarians, where I get my books and stuff. What I did is I caught a zombie spawning right here. I gave it a helmet and a sword, and I made it kill all of my villagers, so so I could cure them, and now they all sell their very cool books for only 1 emerald, and I can also sell them paper for only 1 emerald. I should have done this a while ago already, but I'm just gonna be bothered. Working with villagers is very stressful. Some of them escaped, and then the sun was coming up. I was afraid they were gonna burn and stuff like that. So down here, this is where I put my farmers, and as you can see, they also have a trade for only 1 carrot and 1 melon, so I can get a lot of emeralds from these guys. And here is a zombie. You can't really see him. Can I do this? No, you can't. Oh, yes, there he is. So you can see he's wearing a shiny golden helmet and a shiny sword. And I made him kill my villagers about 3 or 4 times until they had all of these good trades. So now I can get a lot of emeralds with not a lot of work. Getting an emerald for 1 carrot instead of 22 is a very big difference. And it was just so much fun to see them transform back to villagers. Like, it was so satisfying. So yeah, that is what I did off camera. I can't really put it in a video since it was just infuriating and it wasn't a fun process. I had to kill my zombie once because he got into a villager's minecart and the villager itself walked away, and oh, it was a whole thing. And it was especially infuriating when Minecraft Bedrock hates you. Like, take a look at this clip. I was trying to catch a zombie and then some crazy lag happened. So here I am, just running around looking for a zombie, and I wanted to go into the settings, but my game just didn't care. It just kept loading and loading, and at some point, if zombie started attacking me from behind, and I was like, oh god, I need to get out of this menu screen as soon as possible. So I didn't want to kill the zombie. I was still trying to catch it, like give it a sword and a hat so it wouldn't despawn and I can use it to kill my villagers. And here I am trying to open my inventory for the hat, and there's this crazy lag spike. And when I finally was able to get the hat, I was really low on hearts, as you can see. And then there's this last giant lag spike, and when the lag went away, I was just dead. Like, look at that. Just come on, Bedrock, what is this? So yeah, now that you know that, I can bring you with me to the desert, because we're gonna make a pyramid out of sandstone, which means I'm gonna need a lot of sand. So let's do some maths. Originally, I wanted to build a pyramid that goes all the way to build height, which would be a pyramid of roughly 200 blocks high, which means one side of the base of the pyramid would be 400 blocks wide, which means if we go around the pyramid 1 layer, the bottom layer, it would take me 1,600 blocks, which means the whole pyramid itself would take me 160,000 blocks of sandstone. And because 4 blocks of sand is 1 block of sandstone, I would need 640,000 blocks of sand, which is 386 shulker boxes. Do you see any problem with that? It's a bit much. That's a lot of sand. So then I thought, why not go for a pyramid of 100 blocks high, which would take me a total of 92 shulker boxes of sand, which is still a lot. So then I tried 50 blocks high, which would take me 23 shulker boxes of sand, but 50 blocks is not that much. So I've decided on 75 blocks high, a pyramid of 75 blocks high, and I'm gonna have to mine 52 shulker boxes of sand. That is a lot. And I don't know if my sanity... What? That's my bad. I don't know if my sanity is gonna survive this one. Excuse me. Okay. So... Hey, come on, dude. Leave my villagers alone. So I need to mine almost a full double chest of shulker boxes of sand. And as you can see here, I've already mined a lot in this world. I've mined all of this. This was all sand. And now I'm gonna have to mine in roughly, I don't know, if maybe more than this. I'm not sure. So yes, this is this desert now. And I'm gonna start grinding, and I think I'll bring you back once I have all of the shulker boxes. And I think with that, our crazy grind is done. Oh, for goodness sake. And with that, our crazy grind is done. And with that, our crazy grind is done. That was the last shulker box I needed. Look at the amount I dug out. Look at this. I dug this whole island plus all of this. This is crazy. And look at this chest. This is where I keep my shulker boxes. This is one full double chest of shulker boxes of sand. That was a 3-day grind. That was insane. And if you're curious what these towers are about, that is where I have my camera account sitting. So I've been in this world for over a year now, and in a year I mined something like this. All of this. So all of this I have mined within a year, and then everything else I've mined in 3 days. I'm starting to think I'm crazy. So I'm just gonna take these down. They really don't need to exist anymore. But yeah, this was definitely, well, not the biggest. It's the second biggest grind I've ever done in this world. With the biggest one, of course, being that giant hole I dug down to bedrock with like a diameter of 100 blocks. That was a 2-week grind. This was only 3 days, but still it was a lot of work. But this was only really the first part of our pyramid. Now we need to go to another desert, which is big enough where I can build a giant pyramid. And I have to convert all of my blocks to sandstone. And after that I have to place all of the sandstone. So yeah, we're definitely not done with this project. It's still a lot of work. But the first part of the grind is done. But yeah, I just cannot believe how much sand I've mined in this world. Like, this is insane. And yes, I also kind of realized when I was almost done that I could just mine all of this. I was almost done and I didn't want to mess up my calculations. So I just kept going with the sand. And I think I went through, I don't know, I had to repair my shovels, I think 3 or 4 times. So yeah, that's like 15 netherite shovels. And if you're curious who my second account is, it is this one right here. This needs to load a little bit. So I have my second PS4 controller. And look at that. I can punch myself. And then I can switch to the other controller and punch myself back. So yeah, this is my camera account. He's also in survival, of course. And he's the one that was standing on top of the towers there. And then it looks like he's in spectator mode. Okay, so I found the nearest desert. I need to connect it up through the nether with ice pathways. So when using a boat, I will go super fast. And I kind of ran out of ice, so I'm back at my iceberg biome. This is where I collect all of my packed ice, and I'm hoping once I clear out all of these icebergs, I can make like a racetrack on here with your boat. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that. Maybe that's a project for in the future. Alright, so I have now finished my nether tunnel here. This way I can get to the desert fast and easy. I haven't lit up the portal yet. And I really hope I got the chords right. Otherwise, I might just cry. This tunnel took a lot of work. Yes. I got it right. Thank goodness. Okay, this is the desert. This is where I'm gonna build an enormous pyramid. And there's a desert temple right there. Ooh. Alright, let's go in here. Oh. It looks like I've been here before. That's unfortunate. So that's pretty cool. We got 2 desert wells and a desert temple. And another one. What? I've probably wait. I haven't explored this one. Yeah, that water bucket was way too late. Some iron ores armor. And yeah, nothing special. Ooh, I did it! Okay. So, what I need to do now is I'm gonna have to plan out the pyramid. Plan out where it goes. And then I'm gonna have to transport all of my shulker boxes here. And then we can start building the pyramid. So I am really excited for that. Although it is gonna be another huge grind. Alright, so I have now moved all of my shulker boxes over here. These are all filled with sand. And I've also planned out the shape of the pyramid. This thing is so big. And I've also started working on these parts. And just this part alone, like these few corners and this, that was 5 shulker boxes. Now the problem is, the amount of blocks I gathered for this project only starts counting above this layer. So these, the corners, and like everything that goes down here is extra, so I'm actually gonna run out of sand. Yes, you heard that right. I haven't gathered enough sand. So now it is time to build the actual pyramid, and you might have spotted that tower over there. That is where my camera account is sitting. Well, it's not sitting there, but as soon as they log in, they should be standing right over here, and we should have a clear view of the pyramid being built. And I can imagine this time lapse is gonna be very sped up. So yeah, I'm gonna get to work, and I'll see you hopefully when this pyramid is all built. So let's do this. Now with you, look at that. That is one heck of a giant pyramid. Oh my goodness. Alright, so I'm gonna have to explain a few things. First of all, the water. Well, it was looking kind of boring, so I decided to add some water features. And I think that makes it look a bit better. Also, I have the diamond top here. I think in total I had like 2 stacks of diamond blocks and 8. And now I only have 16 blocks left. So, yeah, this was a lot of diamonds. I just wanted to flex my diamonds. Anyways, this is the pyramid finished. At least the outside. And it looks absolutely ginormous. It is crazy. But, as you might have seen in the time lapse, if we go in here, there's actually a little, let's say, unexpected inconvenience with this pyramid. So, apparently, Minecraft Bedrock thinks that these stairs are like glass, so they just let light through, which makes it bright in here during the day. So water is actually casting a shadow while the sandstone stairs don't. It's very weird. My original plan for the inside of this pyramid is to have like an oasis here and a desert village where it's always nighttime and stuff like that. But of course, I can't do that because it's also daytime in here. This made me kind of throw away my plan. So instead, I really don't know what I want to do with this one. I made some pillars, which is pretty cool. They like connect to the top at the spots where the water begins. Up on top, I waterlogged one of the corner stairs, so it flows like in 2 directions down the pyramid. And that's what's casting the shadow. So I made some pillars, and that is about it. I really don't know what I want to do here. I have actually a few ideas, like converting all of this to like the Crimson Nether biome. But that would require a lot of crimson and also, of course, a lot of the red trees, the crimson trees. So yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do with this place, but I don't want to leave this whole build empty. So I'm gonna do something with it, and that something is I'm gonna build a dragon. Don't question why, I just want to build a dragon, and I think this is a cool spot to build it. So I've never really built any organic stuff really in Minecraft. So it's gonna be a little challenge for me, but it's gonna be fun. And I think I already know the block palette. I want to use the crimson wood, so if I later decide to actually turn this thing into a crimson forest, then the dragon would fit in there. So I'm gonna use crimson wood and also black stone. I've never actually used crimson planks in this world for anything, so I'm gonna have to gather a whole lot of that, and I think I'm also short on black stone. So yeah, I have some resource gathering to do, but once that's done, I can bring you back once I'm done planning the shape of the dragon. I think I'm gonna do that with dirt, like just plan out how the tail is gonna go, where the head should be, how big the body is gonna be, and then I can just transform it to crimson or black stone, and I think it should look really cool. So yeah, I'm gonna hop into the nether, gather some materials, and I'll be right back. What do I even say? I think I'm gonna have to give up. I've been trying for a while, and yeah, this is like supposed to be the skeleton. So there's the tail, the wings with the claws, and this is like width and basically the size of the belly and the head over there. But yeah, I don't know. It looks terrible, and I don't think it's gonna improve once I build it out of the right blocks. This is so bad. Yeah, So I can build huge castles and structures, but I cannot build a simple dragon. Organic stuff is just not for me unless it's landscaping, but I can't do this. I can't make dragons. So my idea was like having a having a red dragon flying in here around the pillars and stuff. But I can't even make the proper skeleton for it. So yeah, I had a really cool vision in my head, but I don't think it's gonna work out. Alright, yeah. It's gone now, which is good. Very good. Oh gosh. But yeah, I still don't know what to do with this. Like, this is such a huge space. But I actually gathered, the last time I went gathering for a sandstone, I actually gathered a little bit too much. So I still have a shulker box of sandstone laying around. And I might be able to do something cool with that. Alright, so I found this desert well over here. And I thought, this is really easy to build. I can build that inside of there. So if we go in here, you can see that over here I built one. I didn't really do the water because I'm too lazy. But look at it, I built one. Isn't it cool? And then I built another one right here. I think the design looks pretty good in this one. And then I kind of kept going and going. And now oh, this is so stupid. And now I have so many desert wells inside of my pyramid. I don't even know what to say. This is just beyond stupid. That's also kind of the reason why I didn't fill them with water, because there are a lot of them. So yeah, this was a big project. I have mined a lot of sand in the past week. But oh gosh, it's getting nighttime. Let's sleep. Wow. But yeah, I kind of forget what I was saying before I went to bed, so I'm just gonna end the video here. This was a crazy project. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this. I'm probably not gonna look at this pyramid ever again because it's not near my base at all. But maybe I'll come back when I'm running short of diamonds or something. I might want to change that to gold. But currently I still have 16 blocks left, so that's plenty. Anyways, this was it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed. It started as it's like one of these things where you have a really good idea, and then building a pyramid, and then I built a pyramid, and then I realized the video it's not gonna be a long video and not very interesting either. So I had to do something, and apparently that something was building like 100 desert wells inside of a pyramid. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my goodness, my last rocket. I did it. Okay, so I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you hopefully in the next video. Goodbye.